Okay, here we go. LET Season 12, Week 4. We are currently 3-0 and riding that. Our opponent is also 3-0, so this is a crazy league where there's like a bunch of 3-0 teams and 0-3 teams. But anyway, so yeah, he's got a very scary team, honestly, so we'll see what we can do. So Metagross, Quaquaval, we see Garchomp, Sinistea, or no, it's Sinischa, excuse me. Probably saying that wrong. Tornadus T and the Electros. Okay, so he can terrestrialize Torn and Sinischa. Let's see. So what did he not bring? No Pheasantipity is great. No Zoroark is actually, I'm glad. Illumise, I'm a little sad he didn't bring, but I'm not surprised. And I'm actually glad I didn't bring Colossal. So the plan is I don't really want him to set rocks. Because obviously my Articuno is going to be setting screens for me, and I don't have heavy duty boots. I also don't have Roost. So the plan is to lead. If he's going to try to set rocks, it's got to be either the Metagross or the Garchomp, and I think that Porygon Z can smack both of those. We're choice specs, and we can put it huge. If he tries to set rocks early with either of those, that's honestly Porygon Z just comes in and hits something extremely hard, no matter what he leads with. So we do need to be careful about Sinistra, the ghost type, coming to absorb a normal type move. So we'll see. Machinist is going to be, yes, we are going to Shadow Ball. That is our play, absolutely. We are not going to Terra. I brought the Terra just in case, but I think we're going to save the Terra Dark on Iron Boulder. I think that's what I want. Honestly, though, if I can get big damage on the Metagross right now, let's see. Shadow Ball is going to do a lot of damage. If he's max HP, we're doing 80 to 95. I could also trick him. Trick might be nice. No, we want to keep our specs. I want to save my Terra. If I do Terra, I can just claim a life, though. Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah. Terra would kill him. I'm just going to Shadow Ball. I'm not going to Terrasilize. He's going to withdraw. I'm glad I didn't Terrasilize. What's going to come take a Shadow Ball? Nothing, I think. Electros is going to come take a Specs Shadow Ball. Are you going to live to... That was a nice clip. You probably going to take two? Yeah, that didn't... No, he's a Soulfest as hell, dude. He is absolutely a Soulfested. We can just go right into Ting-Lu, I think. I think we can just go right into Ting-Lu. Yeah, we can start setting spikes. I don't think this thing can do anything to Ting-Lu, honestly. Like, knock off my leftovers, you can burn me, I guess. But, like, if you start setting up, I can Whirlwind you. This thing is absolutely Assault Vest, I think. You're going to U-turn. Good play. Gets U-turn on that? When did that thing get U-turn? Electros. I didn't miss that he's got the... I straight up did not know. Electros. I didn't know that got U-turn. That must be new. That's unfortunate. How much did that do? Ting-Lu's out. He doesn't have a lot. I mean, he can go into, like, Garchomp here easily, or even well, no, not Metagross, because I can Earthquake. He can go into Sinistra. Well, no, Sinistra... I don't know. Bard is going to be this thing. You're going to probably knock me off, aren't you? How much... Tornadus T. Oh, we gotta write down we saw U-turn. With U-turn. Ting-Lu is gonna take from Tornadus T, not that much from anything. Payback is gonna do some damage. I don't really have a like legit switch into this. I guess Raikou. I always did that. Raikou. I don't want that Raikou's item getting knocked off though. So I'm gonna click Spike. Just so I have it, and see what he goes for. He might go for a U-turn. He's going to Grass Knot. That did nothing, dude. That did absolutely nothing. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm going to Payback this time, because I have one layer of Spike, which is nice. A little chip on this would be fantastic. I know he has Regenerator. He can get back his HP, but we can figure out more about his set if we go for his Payback. We got one layer Spike, though, which is great. And we can learn... I don't think Tornadus T Smogon. Defog is very rare in the current generation. Yeah, I don't see Defog here. Nope. That's what I thought. I didn't think I had Defog anymore. So we saw that he did like nothing to me. He's probably going to switch out and something's going to take a payback. This is why I want to save the Terra Dark. I have Terra Dark on Iron Boulder. He does not have a switch into a dark move, and we can really smack him. Like, if I can get enough chip on things, I don't even need the Swords Dance. I would like to, of course, but Articuno can switch in on this pretty well too then, honestly. If Grass Knot was your play for this Pokemon, maybe I should have just gone Articuno. Bleak Wind Storm is going to do a little bit. I forget, is that lower? That lowers something. Payback's going to come out and do a chunk. Oh, that did good damage, dude. No, we're staying and clicking that again, man. Articuno can still switch into Garchomp. So Garchomp could have a rock move, which would be detrimental, but he has to make space for it. He needs a lot of different coverages if he wants to be set up, if he wants to have rocks on something. It's probably on the Metagross because of the lead, but yeah, my point is that if he has to run a rock coverage move for Garchomp, I'm guessing he's not, because it's kind of tough for him based on what he needs the Garchomp to hit. Earthquake is a given. Could be Scale Shot, could be Swords Dance, but his last move is on a rock move, I guess. But then you'd like Sylveon. It doesn't wall it, but it does a lot. So this is great. We're going to get some Spikes chip and a Payback chip. I think that the Payback will hit... He's Heavy Duty Boots. Okay, I'm not sure why. I don't have webs on my team. We go hard into... Well, I had Tentacruel designed as my switch to this. I always have Raikou to come in if he gets a speed boost. Actually, I outspeed a +2 if he's adamant. How much do we take? Well, no, we don't want to just raw take a... We're going to stick with the plan. It was supposed to be Tentacruel here. Oh, he's gonna Rapid Spin. He's going to Rapid Spin. I didn't think about that. I can't risk it, though. So he's going to get a speed boost with a Rapid Spin here. Ooh, well, he can't Aqua Step on me, so I'm going to probably knock off. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now for the Heavy Duty Boots. So he's not going to take chip, and he can go ahead and... Yeah, actually, that makes a ton of sense. What comes in on this? Nothing wants to be knocked off, man. I'll just knock off. Get rid of your item. I don't think you have anything for a Tentacruel. I'm fairly physically defensive. I'm not crazy physically defensive. I'm mostly physical because this is supposed to check. This Pokemon has a lot of pressure on it right now. Because Sinistcha cannot beat this thing. Like, just straight up. This is, like, hard wall, I believe. I thought you would go into Electros. We're going to knock off, I'm assuming, your Assault Vest. Yep. You could just U-turn again. What would you go into if I went into Articuno? No, because we're going to risk a Thunderbolt here. I would like to keep Porygon Z healthy. But actually, Porygon Z, he didn't bring... Oh, he brought Torntea, but we could probably live one from Torntea. I'm gonna risk it. A Paralysis would suck here too, though. If he's like Discharge, he probably clicks Discharge actually, or no, he probably U-turns because the Ting-Lu is an obvious switch. He does Discharge. Please do not paralyze me. Let's go. Okay. What did he bring in last time versus this? He brought this in last time, but now your Assault Vest is gone. I can try attack because if you go into Sinistcha, I can go into Tentacruel. Tentacruel beats that thing all day. That did a lot of damage. I'm kind of surprised by how much that did. I really wish I still had the Spike up for this turn, but that's okay. I don't really want to make a... Oh, nice! There we go! I don't know if that crit mattered because the Assault Vest, Electros, let's just see real quick. Porygon Z, let's see, none. But Discharge did more than that, so he's not like maximum. Try attack. The crit, it's really hard to say, honestly. Really hard to say. It's really close. That is very close to a KO, even with like especially like a bulky one. So Porygon Z is going to KO Electros with Tri-Attack. And that's excellent. Now, if he goes in, I actually hope he goes into Sinistcha, because, again, Tentacruel is designed to just beat that Pokemon. The Liquid Ooze, we resist all his stuff. We're physical to knock him off. I actually put just enough physical investment that my knockoff is guaranteed, even if he's max defense, to break a substitute. He can't regain any health versus Tentacruel because of Liquid Ooze. Black Mage is probably going to be that, actually. Yep. We go hard Tentacruel immediately. Because Sinistcha just really can't, as far as I understand, can't really do anything. Oh, I didn't think Machagacha can burn, can it? I did not think that through. Let's look that up while we're waiting for his turn. I still think Tentacruel's might play no matter what, but it does have a chance to burn, which would be unfortunate. It can miss, though, and his recovery, he gets recovery from Machagacha, so even if he goes for it and snags a burn or something, my Liquid Ooze, he will take damage. He will not... yeah, so I think we're doing okay. Let's see what he goes for. He's going to Machagacha. A burn would suck, but, again, he's not going to recover any HP. He's going to actually lose HP. And we'll just fire off that... He does get the burn, dude. Oh. So I guess the burn is fair if the crit mattered. I don't know if the crit mattered or not. Now my knockoff's going to do nothing. I do have Haze also. So again, this Pokemon is basically here to check this thing. Something has to come in and take a knockoff now. If he does try setting up, I do have Haze, and I'm faster than it. But now if he has Substitute, that'll be a pretty big pain, honestly. If he does have Substitute, that's going to be a pretty big pain. That's unfortunate. I really built... I put in all that attack investment just so that I could knock... that knockoff would... Even if he doesn't have an item, that knockoff would break a sub. See, Gunbreaker's coming out. You're going to get rid of your item. That's Garchomp. We're going to see what item you have. It's going to be a... We're going to take Rough Skin. And Rocky Helmet, but the Rocky Helmet is gone. So Tentacruel's getting worn down here, so we got to be a little bit careful of Sinistcha. Here we go hard Articuno, I think. I think we do. And actually I'm max speed, so if he is super bulky... oh, maybe do I stay in Haze? What's my flavor? This thing could deal with the Sinistcha, especially now it's taking a little bit of damage. And also we still do have this in the back, right? So don't want you setting up. I'm going to go into Articuno expecting the Earthquake, honestly. If you predict me, if you set up, that would be a problem, but we have... no, actually, if he starts setting up, that would be pretty dangerous. It would be very dangerous if he starts setting up. It's true. He's going to Spike. Okay. That is annoying. What's their switch to this? Nothing, because of Freeze Dry. Oh, it's Metagross. I'm going to U-turn because Metagross is super obvious. And I can spin away the hazards with Tentacruel, probably. Yep. That was a super obvious thing there. So, let's see. Honestly, I could maybe... I don't want to blow my Terra on the... But nothing takes the Shadow Balls, man. I want to get rid of the... I really want to get rid of the Spike. But how important is it? It's pretty important. My Pokemon are pretty hurting. I want to get rid of the Spike. Or do I knock off because he's going to go Machagacha? I think I knock off because he's going to Spin Block. And if he stays in, I still get damage on Metagross. I think I have to. I think the Spike might be here. The Spike might be here to stay. I'm going to knock off. He's going to Spin Block me. And if he doesn't, again, that's okay, because I still get damage and the item gone on Metagross. I have to play very offensively now that the Spike is up, though. Meaning I kind of have to let Tentacruel go down now. It would be kind of silly to go into Spin Block with this on this Pokemon, though. Maybe I should have spun anyway. Actually, what would be great is if he went for a Stealth Rock here. And then I hopefully just live a... Bullet Punch. Because I am resisting, and I have... You know, I'm pretty defensive. I'm not, like, super physically defensive. He does withdraw, so hopefully we're going to knock off on the... is it going to be the Black Mage, I think was the name? Yep, okay, good. I read that. That's good. We're going to knock off your item. That's going to be a Citrus Berry. Okay. Now, what's the play now? If he has set up, he's going to go for it here, I think. I think because of the spike damage... Do I just haze? And, like, make him KO me? And then Revenge with the Shadow Ball? I think that's what I do. Because the alternative is I can go back into Articuno. But if he gets to +1... Let's see. Sinistra. If he gets to +1 Spadef, let's say he's a little bit... Let's just use that set. That's fine. Freeze Dry is only going to do, like, 40%. I'm going to haze just in case he tries to set up. Oh, I'm faster. Oof. Let's see what he does. That was kind of a choke. Yeah, he does Calm Mind, though, so we get to get rid of that. I'm going to make him knock me out. That's excellent. We can keep him at no boosts. Perfect. Now, I wish I had knocked off first because I forgot that he's... But that's fine. I believe the burn is going to do the same amount of damage as my Black Sludge. I'm just going to spam haze. You have to knock me out. I'm going to make you do it. I'm not letting you set up. And then I can come in with Porygon Z and something has to take that Shadow Ball. Yep, he understands now. He's just going to go for the KO. So Sinistra is going to KO Tentacruel with Shadow Ball. Now, if you're not +1, my Porygon Z Shadow Ball easily blows you back, dude. Okay. I think that's the play. Because I don't want to risk this thing setting up. So that's very well played by him, honestly, getting rid of the spikes and setting up his own. But again, something now has to take these Shadow Balls. I could Terrace. No. Save the Terra. Save the Terra. We're going to need it. We're going to need it later. He's probably going to swap, but I'm hoping... I think I can 2-hit KO whatever comes in. I think we can 2-hit KO whatever comes in. We're going to have to set up those screens soon, and as soon as we do, we're also going to want to do the thing. He's going to let me take this. This should KO. Let's go, dude. Okay, Porygon, Z KOs, Sinistra with Shadow Ball. That's a big KO. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about that thing. So what do we got? Sinistra's gone, and now Electros is also gone. So Torrentee is his only Terra Pokemon left. What does he go into here? He might go Quaquaval to try to do the Quaquaval thing. How much is my Spec Shadow Ball doing to it? What if I Terrastalize? Oh, Terrastalize actually KOs him. So I might... Oh, man. Wait, now, do I have Chip on Metagross? I can't remember. Darn it. I don't think I do. I have a little bit. I have a tiny bit. So if I look at, like, a Metagross, do I need to be with Iron Boulder if I'm not Terrastalized? Sword Chop is only doing, like, half. If I... No. So if I Swords Dance... Let's see. So I do need the Swords Dance. And then even if I'm not Terrastalized... Even if I'm not Terrastalized, Throat Chop at +2 blows back Metagross. So I think... Given that he doesn't have the Illumise to come in after the fact, but I can't, oh boy, I can't really Swords Dance on anything. I might be able to Swords Dance on something. Let's go ahead and do it, I think. As he clicks Close Combat. As he clicks Close Combat, we dodge. Oh wait, we're faster. We just get this. Let's get rid of this Pokemon. We're faster. We saw that it's not Scarf. Porygon Z is faster. This should blow him back. This should blow him back. Let's go, dude. I wanted to draft a Terrastalized Porygon Z so badly. We should be faster. This should KO. Let's see it. Oh, huge damage, dude. Let's go. Porygon Z KOs Guaquaval with Shadow Ball. Beautiful. He cannot bring in the Metagross. He cannot bring in the Metagross because that gets bopped. I'm guessing the Garchomp might be physically defensive. I mean, slow. The Garchomp might be slow. I'm not going to risk it if he brings it in. If I'm in here, I go Tornadus, I think. I think Tornadus is his play. That's huge, man. And we still have the Scarf Raikou in the back, too. Okay, we're looking okay, but we can't get too far ahead of ourselves because Garchomp can still set up, be a demon. And we also have lost a lot. You know, we lost Tentacruel and a lot of HP on some things. This thing comes out. I think we want to preserve this for the Metagross. Well, do you knock me out or anything? Tornadus Therian versus Porygon Z. Bleak Wind Storm looks like it will if he's... No, not even invested. It'll knock me out. Bleak Wind Storm 178, yeah. We're going to save the Porygon Z and go into set our screens. No, we saw that Tinglu can just eat from this Pokemon. He might U-turn. If he U-turns, the play is absolutely to stay in with Porygon Z. Okay, so if I stay in and he knocks me out, that would be annoying, but really, this is only good for the Metagross. If he U-turns on Tinglu, that would be obnoxious. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball, play it offensively. He's gonna U-turn. Let's see the U-turn. Come on. Bleak Wind Storm, that should knock us out. Yep, that's unfortunate. That's okay. So we're gonna see. You did awesome, Porygon. That was awesome. Torn T KOs Porygon Z with Bleak Wind Storm. I think we go Raikou and maybe Scald, expecting. Well, hold on. We've seen Grass Knot. How much does Grass Knot do to us? Hold on, this could be it right now. Iron Boulder, Grass Knot. Let's say that that only does half, even if he's max. I'm gonna do it. This might be stupid. This might be a terrible, terrible play. Grass Knot looks like it. Even if he's max special, can do 216. To me. So barring a crit, I think we live anything. And then we can see what his move is. Oh no. But we're not gonna KO without the because he's gonna Terrasilize into something like Steel probably. I might have choked. We need to see what his Terrasilize is. Which he will probably reveal right now. Unless it's like Terra Flying, but that would be... I don't know. I think it's going to be Terra Steel, honestly, if I had to guess. I think we can live a hit and go for the Swords Dance, though. And then we can do some big damage, even though we don't have the Terra anymore. I would love to see I'd love to see a switch. Into, like, Garchomp. He switches! We got a free Swords Dance! Please be Metagross. Gunbreaker, I think, was the Garchomp. Okay. Garchomp. He is going to be able to KO me with an Earthquake in return. That's okay, because at this point... let's see. +2... A +2 Psycho Cut can maybe do it. It also has a high crit rate. Getting rid of this thing for Raikou would be fantastic, too. If only I had the... Yeah, this is my stab, and that's not stab. So we Psycho Cut every time, I guess. Let's see, what do you got? Oh, what do you got, Hulkbuster? Not enough. An Earthquake's going to get us for sure. The first game that Hulkbuster doesn't do anything. Garchomp KOs Iron Boulder with Earthquake. That's his first death, too. That's good damage. I can go to Articuno and actually... Articuno and U-turn again? Oh, this is a problem now. I think we go Now the Scarf is actually kind of a problem. So I got to get rid of this thing for Scarf Raikou. I think we freeze dry in case he stays in. I don't think he's going to. Ting Lu might be a win con, actually. This might come down to it. I'm going to probably... I should outspeed the Metagross. Let's freeze dry in case he stays in. He shouldn't. He endures? What? We got rid of his item. That's massive. Now we can spam... Now the Scald will absolutely do enough. He shouldn't have an item. We knocked it off. We knocked off the Rocky Helmet. We got a freeze! Ah, that freeze is huge, man. That freeze is huge. I want to reflect. I don't think Garchomp can knock me out. I'm going to reflect. Yeah, that freeze is huge now that I can get screens, honestly. Massive. Massive. Sorry about the freeze, man. That just turned a really, really good game into a potentially not good one. That just turned an insanely good game into one that's maybe not so good. We'll just U-turn now. That's unfortunate for my opponent. I'm really sorry. Articuno is going to KO Garchomp with U-turn. And we're going to go into Raikou. Or maybe we should go into Ting Lu, actually. What do we go into here, actually? Well, neither Pokemon can beat Ting Lu behind the screens. There's no way. And now Raikou can come in and revenge everything with Thunderbolt. Also, yeah, that was the right play. We're gonna that freeze. So that game was still really close. I honestly feel as though we still had a very good shot at winning this game, but that freeze absolutely was devastating to my opponent. I don't think we win only because of the freeze, but I mean, like, meaning we could have won, but it definitely really killed my opponent there. I'm gonna shoot him a message while he's thinking. Oh, he's not. I'll message him after because he hasn't said anything yet. Either way, though, like, because then I could freely, like, I could Shadow Ball with Raikou. I can Scald with Raikou till the Garchomp goes down. Then we can spam Thunderbolts anyway. The Scarf Raikou in the back was a massive problem for my opponent. And Ting Lu, honestly. Ting Lu was a massive problem for him, too. I've got the screens up. I'm just going to pay back. You can hear my daughter upset about not having popcorn. But that's okay. I don't think he can do anything. I'm just going to click payback. We have screens for a while. We can get... Oh, boy. I might mute for a second here. Where is my... Let's see. He's going to Terrasilize. A little late now. It's probably Steel. Is Ground. Okay, so actually we still have a concern here. That is still a concern for Raikou. I can still Scald, but Nasty Plot comes out. Okay. But now I can just spam Earthquake. Oh my god, that did so much. Wait, that's though because the payback does more because it's not because I need to take damage, it's just because I went payback, Pokemon. It's just that, oh my god, Bulbapedia, again, this happens every time I'm in a battle, why? If the user was attacked first. It would just do 100 if that was the case anyway, though, so I will... Earthquake, I guess. Grass Knot comes out, it's going to do the same it did last time, so I think we actually live 2. It's going to do a lot of damage. I think we're going to live another one. We're just going to click Earthquake again. Scarf Raikou should win the game now. Also, Articuno can come in. We probably live 1 with Articuno. Articuno can't beat Metagross, though, so that's actually... Maybe I should have switched out. Actually, Metagross is a problem. We live this? Yep. All right, so Ting Lu. Man, even with the freeze, this is a little scary here. Ting Lu KOs Torn with Earthquake. You don't see that every day. Metagross has to come in and try to knock me out. I'm going to Earthquake it in case I'm faster. I don't think I'm going to be, but I'm going to let this go down. He has a spike anyway. I don't know if it's him messaging me or not. Nope, it's not, actually. I'm getting messages from other friends. That clip is killing me, dude. The clipping there on that image. Why is Metagross floating? That's scary. I'm going to Earthquake. He should knock me out anyway. I should be slower. He doesn't have Air Balloon. We would have seen it. What are you going to go for? I'm obviously going to Earthquake. He might not have anything to hit me. Like with Reflect Up, Bullet Punch, is that going to do enough? Depends on his set. He's going to KO me with Earthquake. He's not! Oh my god, Ting Lu's so bulky, dude. So I should have paybacked, obviously. That would have won the game right there, probably. Oh no, he would have lived, but not by much. How much turns does Reflect do I have left? Should be running out soon, right? I kind of want it left for Raikou. This is the last turn, so actually that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I should have paybacked. Because that Earthquake is going to... Oh, boy. Is Raikou going to be able to get this KO? Metagross. Raikou with Shadow Ball. Oh, no. With Reflect off? I might actually still lose this game. Oh, no. We should be faster and we can set another Reflect. That's what we do, 100%. Yeah, we do that absolutely. We set another Reflect. So that way that way we can live the Earthquake no matter what. We should be faster. I'm max speed. He can Bullet Punch me, but I should live a single Bullet Punch. Yeah, we just set Reflect again. U-turn out. No, not U-turn if we're faster. No way, man. So we've seen Earthquake. I'm assuming Stealth Rock. I'm assuming Bullet Punch. This is actually going to come down to it, even though I got the freeze. This is still going to come down to it. What are we going to see? Heavy Slam. Okay, hopefully he just goes for the KO. I'm gonna freeze dry first for just a little bit of chip, and he goes for the KO, and then we should be able to get him, even if we don't immediately knock him out with Shadow Ball. We should be able to take two. We might be able to KO. That's actually probably within range. He expects me to switch. Oh, is he going to try to stall out the... He's going to try to stall out the Reflect. That's not a bad play. But now I don't need the Reflect. Honestly. If I get him within range of one Shadow Ball, then I don't even need the Reflect anyway. I needed a little more chip. I think that was enough chip. That should definitely be enough chip. He's just spamming Earthquake. Yeah, he's going to make... I would love it if Articuno picked up this KO. I think that's his play. He's going to Bullet Punch this time. Okay. Metagross KOs Articuno with Bullet Punch. And I apologize for my whiny little toddler who is throwing a fit right now. That's unfortunate that's going to be on... Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully I'm much louder and the game is much louder. Okay, we're going to take spikes. We have a Reflect still. I don't think there's any shot. Even if he lives, he shouldn't live. Shadow Ball should pick this up. Raikou KOs Metagross with Shadow Ball. That was a great game until I got the freeze, and then it really set my opponent back. He brought it back with a few scary Pokemon there at the end. All right, okay, I have to go because my children are being too much. I'm sorry. That was a great game. Good game to my opponent. Sorry about the freeze. Catch you later.